Yo, 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 it's your boy Ego, and here we go. Hey, man. Hey, I hope everybody having a great day out there today, man. But y'all know how I do it. I like to get straight to it, man. Hey, oh yeah, let me mention, my microphone done went out on me. And that's what I use to do my documentaries. So, yeah, and your boy got other things going on right now that I got to take care of first. So, I don't know how long it might be before I be able to drop another documentary, but we're gonna keep this thing going by, posting my videos like this, right now. So, hey, I appreciate everybody's support. If you ain't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, man, well, yeah, let's get right into what I'm gonna talk about today, man. We talking about Wack100, man, and I've been seeing, cause I noticed that other people have been noticing what I've been noticing. You know what I'm saying? And it's that, on interviews lately, he did it on the Adam and Wack show, and then he was doing it on Vlad TV recently, which I saw some clips. He been kind of switching up the way he talk about Big U. Know what I'm saying? Like, before all this indictment stuff happened and everything with Big U, like, everything, like, once they fell out, because they was like brothers at one. When I first was introduced to, like, both of them, really, like, I was watching the episode of $1 Million Worth of Game, and they both was up there, and they was up there like brothers, like, they was like close. But then something happened behind the scenes, and all that, and they fell out. Ever since then, and that been years ago. Ever since then, it's like, they've been going at each other, mainly Wack, because he got, way more of a social media presence. It's like, everything's just been negative, you know what I'm saying, about Big U. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was saying the man is, he evil, he dumb, you know what I'm saying? He don't know how to do business, he a snake, you know what I'm saying? Let me take back the evil part. I don't know if he ever called him evil, but I know he said he a snake and all that other type of stuff. Like, it was all just bad and everything. Like, everything negative about Big U, he was, you know what I'm saying, posting on it, you know what I'm saying, reporting on it. And it's like they even came to me, I feel like, formed the whole group, which it started with Clubhouse, you know what I'm saying? But, it like the group, the exposers, you know what I'm saying? If you ask me, it was like AKA anti-hate Big U group or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like him, Loose, and 600. They would, every chance they got, like, don't get me wrong, Wack, they be exposing everybody now. And like I said, that's really a Clubhouse thing. So they be exposing everybody with, you know what I'm saying? That's why Wack always up there arguing with somebody, you know what I'm saying? But Big U, with them other two, Big U was like they main target. Like, cause they do content on their own channels, Loose and 600, and it's like, I would say 90% of their content, Big U name is gonna be put in it. The topic is Big U, and about 90% of their content, like, it was like an anti-hate Big U thing. Like, that's how it seemed. But what I want to speak on is, like, it seems like all the way up until the indictment, Wack now is like it's like he be talking a little differently about Big U, you know what I'm saying? Like, he be kind of, I don't want to say defending him, but, like, his tone and the way he talk about him is a lot different now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't how it was, you know what I'm saying? He be kind of saying, like, he told Adam, you know what I'm saying? Like, his words, like, he told Adam, like, man, the guy they talking about in that indictment, that guy that they saying doing all that, like, I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't know that Big U. He's like, the Big U I know, know what I'm saying? He was like, would give his last, you know what I'm saying, to help the kids out, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he ran like a youth football organization and all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, he's like, that's the big you I know that would go above and beyond to help kids out and let all these kids sleep, you know what I'm saying? Have a place to stay and sleep at his house. And, you know, he was talking real good about Big U. You know what I'm saying? And even went on to say that he don't think Big U had anything to do with all, you know what I'm saying, the killing that happened in Las Vegas and all that. He said like he don't think Big U you know what I'm saying, even did it. But if you remember, Wack and 600 are the ones who brought this to the internet. Nobody even knew about this until Wack and 600, you know what I'm saying, they brought it to the internet once they talked to the victim's family. You know what I'm saying? And that happened like a couple weeks before Big U would be arrested and all that. So it's like they're the ones who brought it to the internet. And Wack, you know, he had his reasons. He said he did it because, you know, a lot of stuff that had been going on behind the scenes, and so he was like, I'm okay. I'm gonna get back at it. You want to run content on me? I'm gonna run content on you. And we all know, like, you ain't beating Wack when it comes to running content. Like, Wack is all about the content, and he gonna let it fly. So it's like, but he been switching up his tone. You know what I'm saying? Now on Clubhouse, I do know, it's like, I did notice like on Clubhouse, it's like it's different. Cause he still kind of be, you know what I'm saying, speaking how he been speaking on Big U on Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? But it's like on these interviews and stuff, you know, and stuff like that, it's kind of like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? How he been speaking. But this is why I feel like he been doing it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I made a video, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, how Wack, and if you paying attention, I'm pretty sure you know this as well. It's like Wack, ever since the indictment, Wack been acting like super spooked and super like, you know what I'm saying? He just been acting real like weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like, because like I said, they were like brothers at one point in time. And one thing Wack always said, he was like he always expressed how much love he had for Big U's family. And I feel like Wack, in a way, is kind of feeling guilt. You know what I'm saying? I feel like not, you know what I'm saying, with nothing about like what Big U is being charged with, because them crimes that he did, it ain't nowhere in there that say Wack is involved in none of that and all that. So it's like, the crime that they saying he did, you know what I'm saying, them are just those crimes. So I ain't saying, you know, he feel guilty about any of that, but I think with all the trolling and the exposing and all this back and forth, you know what I'm saying, I think he may be feeling like, you know, maybe he went a little too far. Because like I said, you know, the crimes that they saying he did, okay, and he ain't had nothing to do with that. But he was reporting on pretty much everything that he heard about, he was, you know what I'm saying, was going on with the trolling and stuff. And he was enabling, even though 600 and Loose Cannon, they both grown men, Wack, I feel like Wack got that voice to where it's like, if he would have been like, nah, let's not talk about it, let's not do that, let's not, you know what I'm saying, hey, let's get our Big U, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, let's talk like hey man, y'all like try to talk about other stuff, you know what I'm saying, I feel like they might would have listened. And if they would have, then Wack would have just, you know, he could have easily just cut him off, right? And I just feel like, especially with the latest thing they did with the whole bringing that murder to the internet and letting everybody hear about that, I feel like Wack feeling like he feeling some type of guilt, like maybe he contributed into putting too much of a spotlight on Big U. Cause it, like I say, they was running content, everything about Big U. When the whole Nipsey thing broke with when Loose Cannon, you know what I'm saying, said that about the phone call and everything. Wack, the one who brought him up there on No Jumper, on the Wack and Adam show. You know what I'm saying? And he was sitting right there beside him, just letting them talk and letting them say this and letting them say that. When the whole thing broke about the murder in Vegas, who broke that? Wack100. They was all on that. They brought that to the internet. So it's like you putting, if he did the crimes, then he did the crimes. That had nothing to do with it. But it's like you're playing a role in bringing that spotlight on him. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, Wack is kind of feeling that now. You know what I'm saying? And I think with the spook part, you know what I'm saying, about how he been acting weird. Like I say, they was like brothers. You know what I'm saying? They were real close. And and Wack spoke about how they did some business together. I don't know. I don't know. But Wack act like maybe like he's scared that the Feds gonna come across something that he was involved in. I don't know. Like I say, I always say everybody innocent until proven guilty. But anytime someone brings his name up involving that indictment, he acts super weird. But like I said, I really do feel like he kind of feeling that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because like I say, he got so much love for Big U's family. And I think he feels like, you know, he can feel that Big U family going through a lot right now. You know what I'm saying? And he hate to see that. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. How y'all feel about Wack, man? Like I say, man, if you ain't already, like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Ego, and we out.